You see, this video is actually a reaction and discussion of the trailer for the live action adaptation How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, I have a lot of things to say in the discussion, but the reaction of the trailer is now going to commence.
When you carry this axe,
Hmm,
you carry all of us with you.
does he now?
Dad, I can't kill dragons.
But you will. I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking!
Right, that scene. This really feels like one of those fake trailers you've seen so many of, but I mean, I've seen so many versions, especially now with AI. Honestly, it's difficult for me to sometimes even believe something is real. I need to wait. And yeah, the music. Okay, cool title. June 13th, okay. I have to be completely utterly honest. I'm actually a fan of the originals, but I have a couple of things I need to clarify. For starters, I find movies an inferior medium to shows, just in general. I understand that, I mean, to be fair, I don't like short shows, just the longer visual entertainment is, the more I appreciate it. Size matters a lot, what can I say? But, excluding that, another thing I really have to admit is that I greatly prefer animation to live action. Most people I know it's the opposite. I guess maybe because most of my favorite movies ever, or just any form of entertainment, is animation. To be fair, for me to bother to watch something live action,
Later.
where I was getting with everything is that, yeah, I watch a lot of live action stuff, but to be fair, even though I do, it is one of those things where out of my top 100 different movies, TV shows, just any form of entertainment, live action probably less than 10 in those 100, and I'm not even joking. I truly mean that. That's how much I don't care for live action. Not sure how I ended up that way, just I'm really not a fan, I really don't care. So these live action adaptations to me just inherently sound like the inferior medium. Greatly inferior, just inherently. And what I mean by that is that that's not always the case. There is some live action that is really good. Once again, as I said, I have at least 10 different things that I think are incredible, etc. As a whole, I just think that animation is much better, mostly because fantasy in my eyes, at least with the current technology we have now, cannot be represented with live action, no matter how much effort is put in. And I think movies like this actually prove my point perfectly. Anyway, my overall point is, I am a very big fan. I also very much so watch basically only fantasy and a little bit of sci-fi, just normal, so-called normal shows where there is no sci-fi element or incredible mystical mystery, regardless, magic, etc., dragons, so on and so forth. I need something in order to appreciate the story personally. I don't care about stories that are super hyper realistic, just I don't get the appeal that much. I have very dear memories of this movie because it is actually one of the few movies I actually have went and watched into the cinema. I usually really don't go, so I have a nostalgia for it. I will absolutely watch it, but as I said, I just think that a lot of fantasy shows are better done in animation, in any form, just complete animation. Live action truly just limits things in my eyes. It makes them less impressive somehow. Who knows, maybe with time technology is gonna make it so that I don't feel that way, but I just feel fine. I don't have much to say about the character castings, whatever. I mean, it's difficult for me to care, for the reasons I mentioned. I think it will be inherently, even if it is done absolutely perfectly as an adaptation, it will be a much lesser product by the end. But hey, I might be wrong. In any case though, there is a video there, can subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Well, probably more.